Of Cleveland Force Baseball. Today we're going to get back into we're going to work on tackling the Carlos Correa player epic mission. Sorry for this startling there, or the muttering. We're going to go with a bit of a different looking lineup for those of you that saw our video from yesterday. The lineup that we are going to go with here today is Jose Reyes is going to bat first and play shortstop. Christian Yelich will be in center field and bat second. Nelson Cruz is in right field. He'll bat third. Brandon Belt will bat cleanup. He will be at first base. Ryan Braun is in left field. He'll bat fifth. And as a matter of fact, I think I'm going to switch that there. So we'll have Ryan Braun bat fourth. Brandon Belt will bat fifth and play first base. Ben Zobrist will bat sixth and play second base. Kyle Seager will bat seventh and play third base. The catcher Wilson Ramos will bat ninth, will bat eighth. So that is going to be our lineup for today. We'll get set to play here, and we'll talk here in just a little bit.
It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Ivan Nova, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, his primary pitch is that two-seam fastball, and what that is, it's almost like a slider that breaks late. He's going to continue to use that, and he'll throw it anytime he wants to get a ground ball, maybe in a jam to jam somebody's hands and get a broken bat. He'll use it a lot.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He will lead this one off today.
27.
And we are officially underway from Cleveland as the first pitch misses for ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Right side. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Harold, what's the key for them today?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Here's Nori Aoki. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is popped up. Back behind second. Under it is Zobrist. 2 away now.
Batting third, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Here it comes, 1-0. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch in on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
That one's in there on the black. 2-1.
You're sitting 2-0 in that situation. You get the fastball, but it's not the location you want, so you lay off it. I love that. That's great disciplined hitting.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this is fouled into the seats over from first.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
And that misses. So after getting 2 outs with 3 pitches, he's gone full to the third hitter here.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Oh, and he misses it. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Well, in his defense, he did have to go a long way to get there, but
Well,
that's
that
not
stinks.
the
I wonder what
problem. The
happened. Did he
problem
lose
is,
that ball in
once
the
he
sun?
arrives, he doesn't
Or maybe I
catch the
just
dang ball. He knows
displayed
as
it.
well
I
as
guess I just
anybody
displayed
that
it.
he should have brought that one in, and it's going to cost him an error, and we'll see if the pitcher can pick him up.
Here's George Springer. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that can do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 2-1 on its way. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3.
Well, we're playing cat and mouse already in the first inning. Look, I know it's a 3-ball count, but I don't think he's pitching around him, because look at the on deck circle. That guy's a pretty good hitter too.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Here comes the payoff pitch. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. So they get a man to second here in the top half, but he's stranded there. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. Brad Peacock, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you could throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Right back to work as the shortstop, Jose Reyes, digs in to lead off the bottom of inning number 1.
The shortstop, Jose Reyes.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. HR, how do they send their fan base home happy here today?
Tell you what, Matt, they got a great pitcher going, so it takes the pressure off the offense. You know you don't need 5 or 6 runs to win a game. You just scrape out a couple, and he's going to make it stand up.
Stepping up now, Christian Yelich. He'll get to take his first cuts here. swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Yeah, James Kingsley, solid umpire and pretty universally appreciated around the game. Basically, he's not a guy you're ever dreading to see behind the plate.
Down and away, ball one.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Following next is Nelson Cruz. He waits on deck. One out, nobody on. And he missed with that one. It's ball four. A one-out walk here in the home first.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count. The ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Coming to the plate now, Nelson Cruz. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. From the belt, the pitch. And that misses, ball one.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Seems like he's really having a tough time finding that rhythm right here in the first inning. He walked a guy. Now he's falling behind this hitter. He better figure it out quick.
Runner at first here, one man out. And he bangs it into center field for a base hit. And he throws it away.
Batting fourth.
Here's Ryan Braun now.
Fielder, Ryan Braun.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Runners are at first and second with one away. And a big swing there by Braun, but he comes up empty. No balls and 2 strikes.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Dribbled up the line. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
Batting fifth, first baseman, Brandon Belt.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Brandon Belt, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And this is taken outside for ball one.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close, and now that was an easy take. Now he's locked in. You're sitting there 2-0. Get real specific. Make him throw you your pitch.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Well, nice job right there. He comes through with the RBI base hit, and now his side has the lead.
Second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
Here's Ben Zobrist now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Now the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus and making some good pitches.
Zobrist awaiting the 2-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. And another foul ball. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
The next 3-2. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So 1 run here on 2 base hits, no errors, and 2 left. Second inning coming up from Progressive Field. The Force lead this one 1-0. Here's Carlos Beltran. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Right fielder, Carlos Beltran.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball, and he wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard, and you drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Under it here is Seager to make the play. 1 gone.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively, courtesy of Majestic.
Number 9.
And I'm looking down there at Brandon Belt. You know, this guy has really solidified himself in the middle of the Giants' order. You weren't sure how he was going to hit, but one thing you did know, he was going to be able to defend. And that defense is one of the best in the league because of Brandon Belt.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. And this is taken in by Reyes for out number 2.
Batting 7th, catcher Brian McCann.
Digging in, Brian McCann. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Belt is there for it. And the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Force are out in front 1-0. Stepping into the box, Kyle Seager. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Seager.
And now a pitch on the way. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here it comes on 1-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Misses, ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Man, Seager's fouling a lot of balls off here. Interesting.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
This is a great battle on both sides. He's throwing strikes and he's fouling balls off. What's going to give?
And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat.
That is the 6th foul ball in this at-bat. Now, to those who like to see a lot of pitches, he's doing it for you.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, the tag, and he's called out trying to stretch 2 bases into 3.
Well, let's take a look at the Astros defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I look down at shortstop and I see Carlos Correa. That's all you need to say. Carlos Correa, shortstop. This guy is really made to play that position. And when you look at him, you say, why can't everybody be like him?
Waste of a good at bat. I tried to get him to go back to second, but
Here's
I just couldn't get him to do it. That sucks.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-0 pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Springer on the run. Uh-oh, he whiffs on it. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
You don't think fielding is important? Instead of a routine out, you got a guy standing at second base after a 2-base error. We'll see if the pitcher can pick him up.
Into the box, Ivan Nova, and he pops up the bunt attempt. And good awareness behind the plate as he'll make the quick basket catch for the second out.
The shortstop, number 7, Jose Reyes.
Ready for another chance? Jose Reyes. 0 for
Well, I
1
guess
for
that
him here
bunt
in this
attempt
one.
was a noble idea, but a failed one. Oh well.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Matt, it looks like he was sitting there getting ready to jump on the first pitch fastball, and they pulled the string on him and threw him a changeup and just got him out front. Now, I don't know what he's thinking up there at the plate or what he might be looking for. He could be pretty confused right now.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
Matt, I like how he's pitching right here. He's got that runner at second base, and he just made
I'm not
two
so
tough
sure that
pitches.
was a strike. I think
Now you
Peacock
make
got
him
some
chase
call
the
from
ball
the
if you wanna
umpire
get
right
him out.
there,
Make
but
him
okay.
chase.
Yeah, if you look down there in the right-hand corner, that was clearly a ball to me.
Now the pitch. And he misses there. 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. No runs on one base hit, one error in the inning, and a man left on. We'll go now to the top of the third. Cleveland leads it 1-0. Back from Progressive Field as we're set for the beginning of the third inning here on the show. And that'll bring up the former first rounder Alex Bregman. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Bregman.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he just misses with a curveball. Grounded to third. There is Seager. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth, the pitcher number 41, Brad Peacock.
So striding forward now, Brad Peacock, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Now we got an 0-2 count, Matt. And I tell you what, so impressive. He is executing his game plan, going right on the outside half and exploiting those weaknesses.
Hit back up the middle. Right there is Reyes. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The second baseman, number 27, Jose Altuve.
Striding in once again, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Hit on the ground out to short. And there's the first hit of the game for Houston.
Hey, sometimes you got to just get lucky. He got out in front, hooked it, and just found a hole.
3, Nori Aoki.
Into the box now, Nori Aoki. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Breaking his heart, Matt. Breaking his heart. You got 2 quick outs. He's thinking he's going to cruise through this thing, and now look at him. Boom, boom, base hits coming back at you. That's why you have to complete the inning.
Yeah, let's see here. I might have to go out here and give Nova a little bit of encouragement. He's given up a couple of hits here after not giving up any in the first couple of innings.
In now, Carlos Correa.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. The 0-2 home. Another one sent foul. Here's another 0-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over.
Filthy pitch by Nova right there. All right.
Astros. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. With Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as the left-handed hitting Christian Yelich settles in to start out the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, this home crowd didn't like this guy on the mound before, but now they really don't like him. He's gotten the faithful all worked up by hitting one of their best hitters early on in this game. And you can bet he's really going to hear it if he comes around to score.
Digging in to try it again, Nelson Cruz. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Yelich is running. Pitch inside the throw. Not in time as he steals second.
Hey, it's not easy to steal on a catcher that has a good arm, but he did just that and beats that throw into second base.
No one out with a runner at second. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Well, you clearly have a guy scuffling right now on the mound. Look, he hit the last batter, and then he's falling behind here. As a hitter, you just got to sit there and look for one specific pitch before you swing.
Three and 0 now.
He's got to get his head together. Step off, refocus. Look, hit a batter, and now it looks like he might walk this guy to start the inning. Not a good way to start the inning.
Three and 0 pitch on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Well, that looked like a hittable pitch, Matt, in a hittable location, but hit to a good hitter. You just don't see him miss many pitches like that.
A runner at second, nobody out. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Yelich rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Standing in now, Ryan Braun. And this is lined softly to the left side. But foul. A runner at first with no outs here. And that misses 1-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 0-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Good job by the catcher to keep the ball from getting too far away and allowing that base runner to get into scoring position. That keeps the double play in order, which they need, seeing as they've already given up 1 run in this inning.
That fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Hit hard to third. Bregman fields it cleanly. Altuve for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back to Progressive Field after this. Here's George Springer. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. The windup and the 0-1. A high fastball is in there.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Cruz. And that's the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 15, Carlos Beltran.
Here's Carlos Beltran. He's 0 for 1 thus far. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Downstairs. 2 balls and no strikes.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. On to first, and there are 2 down.
The first baseman, number 9, Marwin Gonzalez.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Marwin Gonzalez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Seager has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Force are out on top 2-0. Now batting, Ben Zobrist. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Late that time for a strike.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Here comes another 0-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Third baseman number 15.
Digging in for his second at bat, Kyle Seager. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at bat with another big hit right here. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
1 out, nobody on. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Seager will make the turn for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
He's been making it look really
There we go.
easy
I
out there.
held him up this time. Boy, Seager's had a pretty good game for me today so far.
The next
Awesome.
time he steps in, because he looks locked in for this one.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He comes in 0 for
This is a
1
guy
on the
I
day
need
thus
to
far
get
after
going.
reaching on an error his first time
He hasn't
up.
been too good for me. I'm thinking about maybe taking him out of my lineup and putting Yasmani Grandal or Wellington Castillo in instead. Maybe you guys can let me know what you think about that idea.
Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0. 1 out and a runner on second base. Probably surprised to see the knuckle curve there. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I think the ace spot in the National League is the toughest place to hit at. You got the pitcher behind you. You got to work the count. And he goes up there and swings at the first 2 pitches that are not even in the zone. He's not helping himself or the team.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
The pitcher number 46.
Now at the plate, Ivan Nova. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Ready with the 1-1. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes, that's going to be difficult to do. Let's see if he can put the ball in play.
Working for the punch out and the offering, and he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Brian McCann will be the one to watch. He'll lead things off when we get back. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Cleveland is on top 2-0. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Brian McCann.
Into the windup and the pitch. Too high to start the inning. It's 1-0. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I think, Matt, that was a result of the fastball the pitch before. He's throwing so hard, you got to honor that fastball in that situation.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on in the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
Another 1-2 delivery. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out.
Awesome play by Yelich. Holy
Thought he might be on
smokes.
base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Little dribbler back at him. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Stepping in now, Brad Peacock. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They trail things here 2-0. Ken Giles is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Ken Giles.
Ready for another shot now. Jose Reyes. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
Jose Reyes.
First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
In there, 1-1. Look into McCann, the 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Two and 1 now to Reyes. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Waiting next, there's Christian Yelich. He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. Now here's the drive out to right center field. Heading for second is Reyes. And he will make it there with 2 bases to kick off the home 5th.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap into right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
In is Christian Yelich, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. The 0-1. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. 1-2. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
1-2. Here it comes. Pitch is popped up. Bregman is over. 1 away.
The right fielder, number 23, Nelson Cruz.
Digging in and looking for more. Nelson Cruz. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. He's set, and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And that's through into left field for a base hit. Now a long throw home. And he will beat the throw to McCann, safe at home plate.
Boy, that's a big RBI single right there. As well as their pitcher is throwing right now, 3-0 might be all he needs to bring it home.
Here's Ryan Braun now. Now a hard liner toward short, and that'll get down for a base hit.
He was sitting on that fastball. You can't tell me he wasn't. First pitch fastball, and he turned on it like that. Nice job.
Brandon Crouch.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready with the 1-0. Line drive to center field. Springer is there. 2 gone.
The second baseman, number 18, Ben Zobrist.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. He's struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here.
Boy, that was a shot by Belt, but unfortunately Springer got to it. Man.
Giles sets. First pitch on its way. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Beltran has a read on it. And that ends the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Cleveland is out in front 3-0. Here's the second. Jose Altuve. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
And they will get he's in there. A very close play at first. And hold on a minute now.
Yeah, I think there's a possibility there's an out here, so I'm going to go ahead and challenge this.
The field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it.
I don't know. It looks like it might have been a bang-bang play to me.
I'll tell you what. It's still not clear to me from that replay.
It's worth getting another look at, I guess.
We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
All right, so here's one final look at it. Now remember, there has to be indisputable
maybe they'll
video
call him out.
evidence
I don't know.
in order to overturn the call. He was called safe. It probably could go either way, but I don't think there's enough right here to change the call.
It was worth a shot, I suppose.
We'll get our answer here, as it appears the umpires have made their decision and the headset comes off, and the runner is safe at first as originally called, so they will lose the ability to challenge for the remainder of the game. But the runner's back easily. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Here's Nori Aoki, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now a throw over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. No runs, 3 hits, 1 error so far for the Astros. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Altuve rounds third and is digging for the plate, and they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
I do have a feeling here that Nova's starting to wear down a little bit, so we're going to get somebody up and throwing here. I'm going to go with Nate Jones, I believe.
Here's Carlos Correa now. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. No one out with a runner at second. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Aoki is on his way home. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 3-2 contest.
Now batting, center fielder.
Digging in once again, George Springer. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a high pop up. Reyes has a play. He's got it one away.
Huge out right there. We really needed to get him out, so I'm glad to have gotten that out.
Fielder number 15, Carlos Beltran.
Ready once again, Carlos Beltran.
Here's another big out
on the
right
afternoon
here.
so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that one is out of here. A two-run shot that gives them the lead. So a two-run home run for Carlos Beltran as they take the lead.
But at least that came
4-3.
at a time where there's still plenty of time to try and get back into this thing, so but that hurts for sure.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
The first baseman, number 9.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now.
Marwin Gonzalez.
Popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play. The windup and the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Yelich racing back to the track. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The catcher, number 16, Brian McCann.
Ready for another chance. Brian McCann. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Fastball that gets the inside corner. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. So it's 4 runs on 4 hits here. No errors, and no one left on base. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager.
Leading
He's
off
got a
for
couple of
Cleveland.
doubles thus far,
Third
so we'll see
baseman,
if he can keep it up.
Kyle Seager.
Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. 1-1, here it comes. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Back up the middle. Correa ranging up the middle, and he's retired here, 1 away.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Well, welcome to the viewer that just joined me. We are at the bottom of the 6th inning. Houston has a 4-3 lead on me. I had a 3-0 lead, and Houston came back and had a big bottom half of the inning that was capped off by a 2-run homer by Carlos Beltran. So we got to try and get back into this thing here.
Now the pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. In is Beltran, but this is down for a base hit.
Well, this ball's hit off the wall. He hit it awfully hard. Now, I thought it was a good move to stop because a lot of times you go, oh, he's dogging it. Looked like he was going pretty good, but I think they were going to throw him out. Good read to get back to first.
Yeah, I think I'm going to have to take Nova out. We're going to bring Miguel Cabrera in here, let him pinch hit, see what he can do, see if he can give us the lead back or at least tie it for us.
Miguel Cabrera will get the call.
It's too bad because if we lose this game, Nova pitched pretty well. He deserved a better fate than this.
And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball that gets up at 100 miles an hour. He just have to be ready to swing.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2.
Now, that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Sliced hard on the ground, and Cabrera's going to have himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, he hit that ball hard right there. I think he got a little bit lucky. If it's at somebody, probably a double play ball instead of a single.
Big hit there by Cabrera. All right, let's see what we can do here.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. Now a bunt attempt here. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
Shucks. Oh, well.
Now batting,
Tony Sipp
Comes on now, and this move looks to be all about playing the matchup here.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any doubt about that, Matt. They want the lefty-lefty matchup, and that's usually the right move, but we'll just have to see how this plays out.
Christian Yelich. Will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Giancarlo Stanton will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. Now a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
From the stretch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
This is a big spot right here. 2 runners on. You got an 0-2 count. You waste one. Now you make it work. Throw one in the dirt. Throw one high. Make him chase it, and you got a chance to strand those runners on base.
Trying to keep the 1-run lead. Here it is. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Toward the dugout. Did he catch it? He did. What a play there to end the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 7th inning coming up. Astros lead this one 4-3. Back here in Cleveland, it's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. Giancarlo Stanton will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. Nate Jones is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. And that'll bring the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning, it's so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Josh Reddick will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike one.
Well, this is kind of the life of a pinch hitter. You maybe get one at bat a game, and it usually comes against a relief pitcher that's absolutely throwing bullets at you.
That's a ball.
1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. The 1-2 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Digging in to try it again, Jose Altuve. First two men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. Now the 0-1. Swung on and grounded foul. The 0-2 home. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. We're in the seventh inning now of a 4-3 ball game. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back to Progressive Field in just a moment. Michael Feliz gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Michael Feliz.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now.
Right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
Oh, wow, that's what they call it.
Yeah, they're going to try and get me to swing at garbage here, and I'm a sucker for it. At least I've got 2 more at-bats. Yeah.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Cruz is retired, and there's 1 away.
You know, professional catchers make those plays look easy most of the time, but that was a big play that shouldn't go unnoticed. Had he found a way on, he would have represented a tying run, so that was a nice job there to make sure that strikeout didn't get wasted.
Striding in, Ken Griffey Jr. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Into the windup and the pitch.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low apparently. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit sharply on the ground and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Brandon.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. A pitch out. The throw on the pitch out pays off. And he is nailed at second
Yeah, I
base.
guess I should have expected that.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or two in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Chopped foul wide of first. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. And the pitch on 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Astros on top 4-3. Here's Nori Aoki. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes.
Now the pitch. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But this will get foul for strike 2. The 0-2 delivery. This one's down to third. Seager fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Tight game here. 4-3 our score as we take the opportunity to compare the performances turned in by the 2 starters. Here's Carlos Correa now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Sharp slider that time. Just missed inside. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another try at 2-2. Boy, and he just won't go away as he fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And here's a ball hit in the air. Cruz sprinting after it, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Here's George Springer as he loops under the ball and pops it up. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. 0-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Houston leads this one 4-3. Will Harris is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
36, Will Harris.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game.
Ben Zobrist.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Here it is. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's another 1-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Beltran going back. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Third baseman number 15, Kyle Seager.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
That's a bad approach right there. Look, you may get that pitch later in the at-bat. If you're going to take a swing first pitch, it's got to be a ball you can drive. And that was not the pitch.
Here comes the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm going to give him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
The 1-2 pitch. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. That's smoked, but right into the shift. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. It was a single. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So at the very least, that 2-out base hit will prevent the pitcher spot from leading off the next inning.
Now batting.
That's just a great baseball play. The pitcher executed his pitch, but the hitter was better, stayed with it, got a ball down, and drove it through.
Yeah.
J.D. Martinez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
J.D. Martinez.
Short, hit hard. He's got it. Over to Altuve for the force, and that'll be that. We'll see Carlos Beltran lead it off when we get back. We've played 8 full. The Astros lead it 4-3. Felipe Rivero enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Carlos Beltran will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Favorable call in there for a strike. One now to Beltran, and he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way, and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 1-0 pitch on the way. Out of play. One and one. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there. Ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Zobrist ranging into shallow right. 1 away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Boy, that was a good changeup right there. You see how he swung through that ball? Man, he's got him thinking now, because that was clearly an indication he was looking fastball and got fooled.
A pause and the 0-2. That misses. 1-2. Ready on 1-2, and that is swung on and missed by McCann as he set down on strikes for out number 2.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Into the box, Alex Bregman, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. One 0 count. Here it is. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Pitch popped up. Seager is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So they pick up no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. Astros lead this one 4-3. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Stavinsky comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Now pitching and batting in the 8th spot, number 47, Chris Stavinsky. Now playing third base and batting in the 9th spot, number 10.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Reyes. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. 2-0.
Well, he's got a nice count, 2-0. I know he's looking for something to hit here, but hey, a walk wouldn't hurt you either. Down late in the game, base runners don't hurt.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Now the pitch. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Swinging a soft liner, and this is taken for the out.
The right fielder, number 23, Nelson Cruz.
Ready for another shot now. Nelson Cruz. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. And a swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike one. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
Blowing away with that one. It's 1-2.
There's that classic 0-2 changeup. That is such a tough pitch to lay off. Nice job of hitting right there. Look, the reason it's tough because the fastball looks just like the changeup coming out of the hand. You got to honor the fastball, and then he pulls the string on you. Nice take.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is fouled. Two and two now with 2 out here in the 9th.
Oh, I got to give advantage to hitter in this AB, man. He's seen a lot of pitches. He's sitting 2-2. Anytime you've seen this many pitches, you now have him measured really well.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and it's anybody's guess what will happen when 2 teams clash in Diamond Dynasty. So we get a 1-run contest here, offering just about everything you want in a game of baseball.
A 1-run finish, 4-3 the final tally today. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros. 4 runs on 6 hits. 1 error. They left 4 men on base. For the home team, 3 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. The winning pitcher is Ken Giles. The loss goes to Ivan Nova. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 59 minutes. Thanks for joining us this afternoon, and please drive home safely.